Alrighty, so this is access attempt number 3 at this property. So this is a fix and flip. It looks like they replaced most of the plumbing underneath in the crawl space with ABS, but they failed to install a 3-inch cleanout, which we're going to recommend be installed. There is a 2-inch cleanout in the laundry room area, but we got stuck at about 7 feet going from that access, and the toilet is currently inaccessible due to poor installation. Whoever did the cleanup on that, whoever cut the bolts to the lockdown kit to allow the cover caps to go on, did so very poorly and probably with a blunt instrument. The bolts as they are now are mushroomed out on the top, and the nut cannot be extracted from the bolt to allow access to the toilet sweep. So we're also going to recommend that lockdown kit be replaced by a licensed inspector. In addition, noting that the toilet is leaking somewhere underneath that crawl space, which is a further inspection we're going to recommend be done by that same licensed plumber. But for now, we're going to go ahead and hop in, take a look at things. I'm a little worried about the outside with this older home because our ventilation stack's here, and right perfectly in line we have that big beautiful tree there. So hopefully we're not going to see too many roots. Noting a low point in the line starting at the bottom of the sweep at 15 feet here, and this goes with bad pitch to about 18 feet. So we're also going to recommend that be repitched and redone, especially with stuff that's new. It should not have any grading loss, should not have any issues with pitch. That is also just poorly installed. Here at 42 feet we have our transition, so we're going to go ahead and flush the toilet and proof flow. Low point noted from 51 to 70 feet with bad pitch until 71 feet 5 inches. That's when we return to a neutral pitch, so we're going to recommend replacements from that first point there out to here. That's 51 to 72, just so when they do these repairs they are tying onto properly pitched line. As you can see here, we've gone away from that nicer PVC into clay, which is a huge reason why you want those cleanouts, because this part of the line is always going to need some sort of maintenance versus roots. Looks like we also have another repair here. And in the main here, we can see a huge pile of non-flushable material from this property, from the fix and flip. I'm actually going to change our recommendations because that 10 feet of clay that has decent pitch is not worth saving. We're going to go ahead and recommend our repairs go from good PVC to good PVC and pull up everything in between. Actually, we'll redact that repair for now. Looks like there's a big old plug in there that broke down after we pushed through it. So we're going to go ahead, run the camera back and forth, remeasure everything out. It's a good thing that whatever was in there came out. Yeah, we're seeing some roots, some other nastiness, yeah, some non-flushables. So instead of that, repair for the line, we're actually going to begin with the recommendation of a thorough clean and re-scope. See just how bad some of that grease is banking in here that we couldn't see before. And dual sweep cleanouts. Oh, fantastic. We're actually going to go locate these real quick. Alrighty, so on the other side of that big beautiful tree we were talking about earlier, in the deep grass that hasn't been cut in a while, we have dual sweep cleanouts. You remove some of that grass, it is easily accessible. So I've got that located just for purposes of marking it. No repairs need to be done in that area at this time. I am going to go ahead and recommend that clean and re-inspect for the main. Make sure we get all the non-flushable and all the other nastiness out. And in addition to that, I'm going to recommend that toilet be reinstalled by a licensed plumber, and that they fix this area here at the bottom of the sweep. Yeah. Hopefully, if they get this cleaned and re-inspected and they check that sweep out again, hopefully it is holding less water. But that's only going to be able to be found once the inspection and all this other stuff is done.